I'm Becky Keeley, the Aontú candidate for this area in the upcoming local elections. We have been meeting the people here in Kanturk LEA, local electoral area, and we are at a pivoting point in local, national and international politics. We have canvassed Kilcorny and Knocknagree, Ballydesmond to the Rock, Muiling and Milford, Charleville, Castlemagner, Banteer and all the points in between. This is a rural area with deep traditions and a people who can be proud of their achievements. But many of these political traditions have now to be re-evaluated. Voting as we did since the Civil War may no longer truly reflect our values and hopes for future generations. We have for decades been represented by mainly Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael in this LEA. These effectively amalgamated parties have taken paths that are dictated by a woke D4-centred elite. They no longer respect the dignity of the human being and are self-serving in their actions. Our local representatives of these parties have failed to stand firm and represent our values, but they have toed the party line in the hopes of a future electoral success or perhaps an elusive ministerial position. Aontú are offering you an alternative to that same old same politics. We are a dedicated and passionate group of ordinary people from many different backgrounds who have a simple purpose. We wish to serve you, the people. You are at the centre of our agenda. And this was recently represented by our standing alone position, canvassing for a no-no vote in the latest referendums. We listened to the people and we refused to enter the bubble that encircled all the other parties and the media. We spoke for you on that occasion and now we want to represent you in local and European politics. Many have seen the light and they want to break the Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael mould, but they are unwilling to fall into the trap of the chameleon like Sinn Féin, who realign with the public after the event. Many of the politicians here and in the other LEAs are decent people who entered politics with good motives, but they have failed to withstand the pressure and they have actually become party cogs rather than lose their political backing. I entered Aontú because of its principles, its pillars and the people forming its core. I will cling to these values as I represent you if you choose to honour me with your vote. I was shocked but not surprised to speak with farmers, many of whom are at their wits' end. I was told of one politician who on entering the yard announced themselves as the Farmers' Party. The irony was lost on the politician as it carried with it the assumption that farmers should be thankful for the mess in which they find themselves in. I will support people and communities, helping them to thrive where they live. There's a prevailing sense of disillusionment and a significant lack of representation in our towns, our villages and our countryside. Let's not vote for more of the same. Let's change the paradigm. Let's break the mould and forge a new future made of fresh politics that won't change course once elected. If law and order, strong European voices fighting for Ireland, strong local representation for our communities, and a down-to-earth approach to politics with common sense and compassion at its core. If this sounds good to you, then vote Aontú. Vote for me, Becky Keeley, number 1, as your local county councillor.